Hey everybody, I hope that you are doing well. I'm just jumping in here before I go to bed. It's actually, I don't know if it's 10 o'clock or not, or close to it, or maybe it's a little after. I don't know. Something like that here in Kansas City. So I just wanted to check the energy. I actually was doing a reading offline, and my phone was completely off the data, and it got cut off in the video in some stuff that was being disgusted. Well, some people may be disgusted about a miracle that I guess could take place. I don't know. Whatever happened, it's unexplainable to me, and kind of strange, because like I said, there was no. I turned the data off. I pulled the card out. I started a video, and I didn't even use all my data in that video. It was not like overtaking any of the data for like a recording, because sometimes I'll run out of space, is what I'm meaning to say. Y'all be patient with me because I'm tired. But I was thinking, well, just cut the video off, because possibly I did go over, I thought. I went back to look, and the data was used for the video, but I still had a significant amount of space on my phone to finish out that video. So I went back into the camera to turn it on where it shows your last videos, because I've done videos before and it has cut off. And so anyway, I was just trying to like, well, what's wrong then? So I went back into the camera, and it states that I pushed where the video should have been, and it said there was no data there. Very strange. Very, very strange energy, especially with, that being pulled out of my phone like that. So somebody is on my phone doing some stuff, folks, and something about the truth is, it's okay. If it's because of the truth and somebody is protecting, then somebody is protected because of the information then. Because it was big information then that was coming out. And so there's the tower, known information. So I guess I need to be careful what I say. But the Most High was revealing some stuff. Archangel Michael was there in that reading. And there is something about something being known and going over the top, and a big fat miracle that's going to take place somewhere, folks. And I'm excited about it, because those people who are in the upright, we're going to get a big victory. Okay? So anyway, those of you who may be upright in enforcement on my phone, and you are protecting, and you are Jehovah's team, then I guess thank you. I don't really know what the secrecy is all about entirely, yet I do and I don't. There's a lot of mystery that I can't wait to find out details about, that's taken place with me. So it's like one of those things, I know and yet I don't know a lot of things. And so it's like a lot of you all in situations. But anyway, there's just that just flat out just tells me that it doesn't matter if my data is completely pulled out of the phone and turned off on the phone, and somebody's able to cut that off right then and there. Something's up with that. So the technology it can be manipulated, whether it's on or off, I guess. I have another phone that I have used in this hotel room for quite some time. I've been here about a year now, where I stay, miraculously by the hand of the Most High, allowing me to have shelter and stuff. But anyway, that phone stopped working the other day. And so I went to try to get I called the office, and I was like, what's the passcode? And she gave it to me, and it kept denying it. I was like, what in the world? So anyway, I finally, after different types of conversations and stuff with somebody, about it, she told me I had to go look up like the IP address, and my whole IP address has been taken off of that for that phone. That's my original phone that I have my original YouTube set up on from a long time ago, and I do know that when I do use that phone to go online, I've had some real freaky things happen afterwards, like, oh my gosh, stuff that's taken place. So, it's something about that phone, something that's got evidence on it. To that older account that is connected to that stuff where somebody has messed with my stuff that's actually things that are rightfully mine. It's the only thing I can think of that somebody would go in there and do something with that phone. There's something to it. So I do know something, that there are some people in some great big trouble, because I will just give just real general information of what was coming out. Talk about something's going to take place in a miracle. People do know some people are in big trouble. Some people are in some big trouble. So if you're caught up in the stuff with me in any way, shape, or form, folks, you're fixing to go down in a really big way. Okay? You're not going to get away with some stuff. All that work that you put in and playing people, it just didn't get you nowhere. It doesn't pay off, and it didn't pay off. The Most High God is fixing to do something real huge somewhere. So thank you, Jehovah. Let's get in here and see what's going on, what he wants to bring out for the collective. The Six of Pentacles. This is about evening out the scales, and the Most High is going to even out the scales. And there's that Emperor, and he was there just a second ago. And I will say that little knight, also, up to those of you who follow the channel, I made reference to, oh my gosh, here's that combination again with that knight that shows up with the Emperor over and over and over for the last couple months. It was there. But there is something positive, though, with this energy. So the upright people that set up in great big kingships for, some type of protection energy, it's out here to even out some scales. Somebody's also showing here, somebody's waiting to even out those scales, because there is divine timing with whatever this is entirely that's going on for the collective, okay? Because he would hold an extra pentacle here, and that's waiting energy, and somebody is going to get scales over their head. They sure are. And somebody's in despair about something. For some people, it is this Emperor attached to that energy, whoever that is in the negative, because of their greedy, stubborn stuff and the payoffs and the bribes and everything else. The Nine of Cups, and the truth does want to come out here. And somebody is going to get a wish fulfillment. For some of you all, there's like I said, truth is out here, but some people are waiting on the clarity of some things. It's like but you don't know, coming out like that in the crossing there. I'm hearing the crossing of the Jordan. Somebody's name could also be Jordan as well, but the Jordan River, and the river and the river bank. After I got off, I sat here I sat here for a second. I was like, God, what was all that about? He had like 3 or 4 cards that came out, and there is definitely something about water that was really huge. It comes out on the table all the time. We had turbulent water that came out today on my Instagram. There was a lot of that same type of information that was already coming out again after it was brought out real huge on the Instagram reading. The water rune came out. When that water rune came out with the other rune that it came out with, that's when the camera clicked off. Anyway, I won't go into everything that was being revealed there, but there's something huge, and there is something really big. There's a riverbank, energetically, spiritually, maybe even naturally, somewhere that's breaking, or like a dam is breaking somewhere in a really big way. Because it can only go on for so long, folks. It can only go on for so long. You can't sit there and play people for a long time, okay? And the book is done. Making that little exchange there secretly, okay, for upright purposes, going back and forth, and because of people doing secret things back and forth as well, there is a decision that has been made, and it may have been already made secretly. I spoke about that just a second ago in that reading. And there's the river right here. There's a judge here. This word is a judge. And there is balancing out something here and a deliverance with the temperance. And somebody's husband is here connected to something that is going on, or something's happened to somebody's husband. I don't know. For other people, that is the case. But there is something about the river. This goes back to a river. This is a prophet. This is a spiritual card to get here. This is about truth, balancing out. This goes about balancing here. And then the Seven of Swords. Well, you know, people just over and over and over and over. The thief, the liar, the cheat, the nonsense. It just keeps coming out. It also came out just a second ago in that other reading. It was there. And in the Instagram reading, I think I had almost every card that talked about somebody just being hostile and an imposter and an arrogant person. And in that reading that just got cut off, I had the despair card that came out, and that's somebody who flies off the handle. That's the Emperor in the reverse. Somebody don't have their balance. And the Most High said, somebody's ill. Somebody's very ill. They're sick. He keeps bringing out the sickness. Somebody's very ill. They are. And because of some things that they have done, they won't quit. They're the wicked party somewhere. Okay? They face jail. There's 8 swords out here. There was a betrayal out here around some stuff. Give us some words, Jehovah Elohim. There will be a court trial. So, you know, obviously people are going to be sentenced. For some people, the death sentence is coming to some people. All right. Something around food. Okay, we've been getting a lot about the cook, whatever that means. Okay, anyway. Somebody is a cook or something like that. There's also a machine operator that's involved in this stuff as well, whatever that means for you, positive or negative. And something happened to you, or that's for some other people, that person's done something. All right, there is a thorn here. Well, somebody is a tear out here, and they get thrown in the fire, folks. Okay, over this some type of love situation. We have a Taurus. It's specifically coming out, second house. Their motto is I have. And somebody does have something. They've stolen it. They've lied about it. They've been unwilling to say anything. And it's going to be shaken out of their mouth, because people know what has taken place somewhere. Now, you could be an upright Taurus on the opposite side of that. Somebody did that to you as well. So it goes either way for any given person and your energy of a situation or whatever. But there is a taurine energy, and this also go back to bank systems and stuff like that. There's been large sums of money that have been stolen. Okay, also go back to your vocal cords, your throat area. We have death out here as well. The temperance is an eternity. Okay, so definitely we know about death matters. Okay, there is a true allegation with some proof out here, folks. That's why I feel like there's somebody has tangible evidence of something here that has been exchanged, and I believe that's why the decision's been made, or has been made already, because the Most High brought that out twice, sitting on 2 different platforms, that a decision has been made. And if it hasn't been made yet, it's been made in the heavens, and the Most High has already spoken it in this realm. It's coming. It's coming. There's true allegations with proof of something out here. Can you believe it? It's going to come out in a totally different card. I don't know if y'all can see it. The thief has been caught. There's punishment out here for this thief. Just over and over and over and over and over, folks. 7 of Swords are right there. Wow. Like I said, they're going to go to jail for a long, long time. Be not wise in your own eyes, but fear Jehovah and depart from evil, and it shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. Okay? Headquarters. We have headquarters right here. We definitely have headship out here. Everything stolen shall be returned. Thank you. Well, he's just really been talking about that thief, right? A temperature change. Well, you do, somebody flies off the handle. And for some of you all, whoever's in a position to put a cap on that person, that we can't have this no more. type of energy is coming through me. It's just like somebody saying, we just can't have this no more, because they're ill. They're ill over something. They're rigid. They're ill. They're ill. There is a temperature change out here. Okay, the dam is breaking in a really big way, or it's already broken, and that's why that decision's out here. So someone powerful who has a spreading ability of the arm. We have headquarters out here. Okay, an investigation. The matter is widely known, and a judgment is being made, and there's going to be justice. Okay, well, it is. Military is out here. So anyway, I guess they're on my phone. A preacher is involved in something. Your story will be known. That's incredible. I really wish I could tell you all some of the stuff that came out on that reading just a second. But the story will be known. It's been written. Okay, it is written. That's huge. Wish I could share with you, but anyway, I look at you with hearts in my eyes. The Emperor and the Empress was there. I will tell you this, and there's a match, and for some people, somebody has really played around that nonsense and has caused some really bad stuff around an ordeal. For some of you, it was your exes. For some of you, it was your kids, grown adult kid that coupled up with their parent because they were the ex. And so whoever's kid coupled up with their parent against their other parent and didn't like the new connections. For some of y'all, that energy went that way, whatever's taking place. And for some of you all, that was just a cheating situation, and one or the others cheated and had somebody playing around that, whether they tried to work on it or not. The third party still did some stuff. Something like that's been out here around these connections, and it's been horrific because there's gelling stuff involved in the matter. Well, that's incredible. Well, let me tell you something, folks. When the Most High speaks, and he got to keep bringing the thief out over and over and over. Those of you who will go and analyze my channel for the last couple of days, that thief has just been there over and over and over again. And it's payback time, man. It's just payback time. So something about a celebration could have been here. Okay, so some type of the Nine of Cups is here. And somebody's holding their cups here, and somebody is here mixing drinks. So whatever's taking place at a celebration, or somebody is also going to be able to celebrate once all this nonsense is over with. There's the manipulator. So it's kind of another card. Talks about somebody who's very defensive, but they're a manipulator. A bad one. A bad one, because they're a thief. The Seven of Swords is still a manipulator card. Everything stolen is going to be returned. The looting card. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses, man. That's incredible. And somebody did loot, and for some cases it was a very physical, maybe piece of mail, a document, something like that. But there's just messages coming. There are messages coming, okay? And somebody's also waiting on some stuff here as well. So there's this also a jealousy card. And again, somebody has been very jealous. They lost their soul over some nonsense out here. Instead of giving it to the Most High, 2 wrongs don't make a right. And it just is what it is. It turned out the way that it turned out. Because like we started the reading off this morning, and everybody's done it, people don't guard their heart, issues flow out of it, and gets out of hand. Anyway, somebody has entitlement to stuff. That's an entitlement card on the looting. The letter B is coming out here. This is a joy rune. The B can take you back to secrets. The B can take you back to your home and being inside the house of the Most High God. The B is high volume intuition. The B is something about nutrition. We have food or whatever. It's just bringing in a confirmation to the cook, the food, the stuff that we got people sitting at a table here, something that's being consumed, whatever. It is tying it all in here. But this is a baby rune. Somebody did get pregnant somewhere than they did. Somebody's husband got somebody pregnant out here, or somebody's wife got knocked up. However it went for any given person, something's happened out of it. But the letter B is a joy rune, because something's going to be just knocked out of the way for some people to get up and to enjoy their life once the thief gets out of here. Whoever for you is the little manipulator. There's going to be justice to this ordeal because the Most High is making sure this this miracle takes place. There is a spy out here. Somebody hired a private investigator, the Most High said. So those of you who did that for somebody, thank you very much. Anyway, until next time, shalom.